Hello and welcome to Facebook Ads Week 14. So we are indeed on Week 14. If this is your first week tuning in, then basically every single week I'll show you 2 proven Facebook ad creatives. So these are Facebook ad creatives which are advertising dropshipping products, have millions of views, thousands of comments, thousands of engagements. Basically Facebook ads which are selling products profitably. The best thing about these creatives as well is they're all current and active right now as you watch this video. So if you're sat watching this video right now looking for a product to get your business off the ground and commit to something, then the 2 products you're going to see in this video are proven and current winners. So you can see the full story behind all of these products. So essentially you'll have all of the tools and all of the information to get started with them as soon as possible. I will of course be showing you the creative. I'll be showing you where to source these products from, and I will be showing you the competitors selling these products too, so you'll be able to see exactly what a proven product page, description, layout, imagery, all that good stuff, and what that looks like. Even though I will be showing you these proven and successful businesses, I just want to warn, I do not condone copy and pasting what you're about to see today. Yes, these are successful businesses selling these products profitably. However, put your own spin on it. Use them as inspiration, but rebrand it, rewrite your own product descriptions. There's tools which will do that for you. Do not just copy these guys word for word and video for video. And so with that being said, thanks for tuning in. If you want 2 proven winners to pop up on your YouTube dashboard every single week, every single Friday, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy the video, drop it a like, and let's jump straight into Facebook ad creative number 1. Okay, so first things first, let's take a look at what the product is and what the actual video creative looks like. It does a really good job of showing a real dog owner, a real dog using the product where the product should be used. And then at the bottom here, it just points out the different benefits. Like I said, these are all proven creatives, so this is what's working right now. However, if it was me, I like user generated content. I like to see somebody on screen holding a camera in a selfie format, actually talking through the different products and talking through the different features, rather than have this kind of viral e-com ads type style video where it's just lots of different random clips all kind of put together with some cheesy music in the background. However, who am I to argue with what works? If it's not broken, then you don't need to fix it. Okay, so you might be thinking, well, how do I know it's a proven product? How do I know that this product is actually selling? And this is where the proof is in the pudding, or the proof is in the actual comments. So let's have a scroll down. We can see 5,000 reactions, so likes, heart reactions, 1,600 comments, and 1,200 shares. However, that engagement doesn't always equals money. What we need to look at is the comment section. Are people actually buying this thing? And it doesn't take long. If we scroll down into the comment section, we can see Louise Russell actually posted a picture. I'm going to turn the sound off. A video of her product being silly, lying on this. And we can see 165 reactions. This is why I love the dog niche so much, is because people love to post usually pictures, but Louise has gone one step further and actually posted a silly video of her dog using the product. Before we carry on, I just want to say a really important note, actually, something that has literally been pretty much transforming my businesses since I've been doing it. In the first sort of 4 or 5 years of dropshipping, I've always had a heavy focus on having as much social proof on my actual stores, on the product pages as possible. However, what I've found is that the more social proof you actually put into your creative, the more social proof in the actual comment section like this is what makes the real difference. Because if people have that social proof and people can get sold on the product and want to buy the product there and then on Facebook, then what you have on your actual product page becomes less important, because they've got all the information, they've seen that people have bought this and happy with the product. The only thing next they need to see is the price, and as long as they're happy with that and that's the first thing they see on your store, they're going to hit that add to cart button and go straight to your checkout process. So what I've been doing, instead of asking people to come back to my store and leave a review there, I've been sending the link to the Facebook ad creative, the link to the actual post on Facebook, and saying, hey, would you mind coming back and dropping a comment and an image of the product there. So we've seen Louise has bought this product and she loves it. This was just 3 weeks ago. Claire just ordered her second one 1 week ago. Kate Trotter says, what size should I need for a Jack Russell? You want to avoid this as much as possible. We'll take a look at the competitors in a second. We want to make sure that the size guide is clear as crystal and everybody can see it. Wendy Wu says she's just ordered hers. Karen says she's just bought one from their website 2 weeks ago. Angela's just received hers. This was less than a day ago. More and more people asking about the size. Basically, what we can see is there's plenty of people who have actually bought this product from from this actual company, and that confirms we've got a winning product, a winning creative, and what we're about to see now is a winning product page. So this is the product page in question. We can see it's quite clean. It looks pretty good. They've got a couple of different features and things added. So sold 249, 18 visitors, 20 visitors are browsing this. That gives off that impression of scarcity. They also have a countdown timer for their sale too. However, the biggest thing, the biggest fall down in my opinion on this product page is there's no size guide. This is going to be the first kind of area of the page that people see, and the first thing they're going to be thinking is a size guide. There's no indication between how big is a medium, how big is a large. What does jumbo even mean? What you need is a third party app, a little button people can click on so it pops up on the screen. They can see, I've got a Jack Russell, this is the size I need, and there's no need for them to even scroll down and consume all this further information because they've already seen that people are buying it on Facebook. They've already seen what it does from the Facebook ad creative. The only things left are how expensive is it and what size do I need. Even if we scroll all the way through, let's keep going down and see how far do we get before we actually see a size guide. Okay, so here we go. We finally hit a size guide. In my opinion, this is way too far down the page. People have seen all this information. They've seen all this benefits from their Facebook ad creative. Like I mentioned earlier, the only two things left for a customer to do once they've watched the video is see how expensive is it? Can I afford it? Am I willing to pay that? And then secondly, what size do I need? As for price then, we're seeing these guys are selling it for £37. Let's take a look on AliExpress. To be honest, this is one of the first suppliers I found. They're pretty competitive in terms of price. If you established a form of relationship or had a consistent amount of orders going through your business each day, you could definitely negotiate a VIP link, or you may even be able to find an agent which could supply it cheaper for you just to bump up that average order value. But basically, you can buy this product for £20 and 49 pence. They're selling it for 37, which leaves about £17 as a margin. Now, to be honest, that's not perfect as a margin. It could be better than that. A couple of things to consider. So these guys are not offering free shipping, so there will be a shipping cost on top of that. And secondly, the dog niche, there's endless products in the dog niche. So when it comes to offering upsells and cross sells and things like that, it's a really good way of bumping up your average order value and selling the consumer on something else. So all in all, a great product, a very relevant product for this time of year. Obviously, with it being the UK, when you take your dog out for a walk, it's pretty much going to get wet and muddy no matter what month or what week it is. But there's a special emphasis on the winter months like November, December, and January, February, March, even into April times with April showers. So this is going to be a consistent seller at least for the next 4 months. Before we move on to product number 2, I just want to very quickly take 20 seconds to show you my free on-demand training. It's 100% free, won't cost you any money whatsoever, and essentially it's a 1 to 2 hour training which will show you how to build and launch your online business, your online dropshipping business in the next 21 days. So let's go from zero, from scratch, to have a fully fledged up and running business that's making money in 21 days. Like I said, it is 100% free. It is 1 to 2 hours long, so make sure you block out some time and bring a notepad and pen because there's going to be a lot to cover, as you can imagine, starting a business, but believe me, it will be worth it. For anybody who does watch the training, I will also be giving you a 100% free copy of my 194 profitable product ideas for 2023. So if that's of interest to you and you do want to get started with your dropshipping business, it will be the top link in the video description below. Moving on to product number 2 then, this one is a no-brainer. If you're watching this in the UK, this is one of the probably easiest products to sell right now. Given the time of year it is, not only is it winter, so people naturally need to stay warm once they leave the house. We're in a cost of living crisis. Energy bills are going up. People can't afford to heat their homes to the same temperature as they once could. So people are looking for cheaper ways to stay warm at home. And this product, it goes without saying, is a perfect way to do that. Not only that though, the market for leggings is at its strongest for January because the most popular New Year's resolution, of course, is to get in shape. So not only are people looking for leggings to buy to go to the gym, they're looking for leggings to stay warm when they're commuting, when they're out and about walking, and they're looking for leggings to stay warm and comfy at home because electricity prices at the moment in the UK are frigging ridiculous. So all in all, a perfect, proven and in-demand product right now. Let's take a look at the engagements then, because like I said, we need to confirm people are actually buying this thing. Then we have stone cold evidence that nobody can argue. Basically, if people are saying they're buying this thing, nobody can argue that. So 20,000 reactions, 19,000 comments, and 14 million views. I mean, a creative doesn't get that level of viewership unless it's definitely selling, or at least definitely making that company some money. So let's take a look. We can see that Taryn from 11 weeks ago, yep, they're warm, defo waterproof. I used them for sledging with the kids last year. Great buy. Wendy says she has 2 pairs. Jean says she bought 2 pairs 6 weeks ago. Fiona says she has these and they're comfy and warm. Nicholas says she hopes they'll be good because she's bought them for her daughter. Nicholas says she has 3 pairs and the fit is incredible. Danny says he has these and they keep him very warm. Rianne says it's the best buy ever 5 days ago. Monique says she bought 2 pairs last year and they're fantastic and warm. Amy says she's got these. Glenda says she's bought these. Maureen says they've just arrived today. It's just comment after comment of people saying they've bought this product. There's no two arguments about it. This is a proven product that's selling right now. Let's take a look at the Shopify store selling this product, and from my experience, this screams out Chinese website. This is probably a Chinese supplier that's created a website to sell this product. However, fear not, this is an impulse buy product. This is not a product that people try and compare brand for brand and shave off 50p to save some money. This is the sort of products that people see, want and buy there and then. So even if you had to double the price, I definitely think you could do that. These guys, as we can see, are selling them for $13.99, which is really cheap. However, they are charging a £6 shipping fee on that, so it's basically £20 all in, and we'll take a look at some suppliers in a second. What they do is what the previous Shopify store didn't do is they put a size guide in the actual variants. So there's no fishing around, looking around for what size do I need. They've gone with the European, or I think it's European, maybe just English size guide of XL is 12 to 14, 2XL 14 to 16, so on and so forth. Moving down, it pretty much just reiterates what's in the creative. So like I mentioned earlier, this information, in my opinion, is becoming more and more obsolete on a Shopify store now, because it's the sort of info that you put in your video ad creative. So as long as you've got a good creative, people have already seen what this GIF is showing. People have seen the high waist design. People have seen what it's lined with. People have seen all the reviews from the comment section. So when somebody comes onto the store, there's 2 things they need to know about products like this. Number 1, what size do I need? And number 2, is it worth the price they're selling it for? Let's take a look at a supplier I found on AliExpress then. So this particular one is called The Trend Store. The reason I chose these guys to feature on the video is because they were established in 2019. They've been around for 3 or 4 years now. That's rare for an AliExpress supplier. Typically stores will kind of jump on a trend for say 6 months and then close down. However, as I say in all of my videos, do your own research. Contact CJ, contact Zendrop, contact BS Dropshipping. Try and find an agent with a reputable reputation that can ship it to your customer as quickly as possible at a reasonable price. As for these guys then, they're selling them for £7.26. That does include free shipping because it's quite a small and compact and lightweight item. This does indeed come with a 15-day on-time guarantee as well. So if we really wanted to try and compete with this store here, we'd be looking at about £12 margin, which is quite tight. But like I said, we don't need to compete in dropshipping if we're selling impulse buy products, because they're the sort of products people aren't going to waste 10 minutes doing a bit of research on. If they're cheap enough, affordable, and somebody wants them bad enough, they're just going to buy them there and then. If that wasn't the case, then 90% of e-commerce websites would be out of business because people would just go straight to Amazon. And on that note then guys, I'm going to wrap up Facebook Ads Friday week 14, I believe. You've just stuck with me this far. I really do appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope I've given you some inspiration to get your business kick-started, take some action and get it off the ground. If you need some extra help, I mentioned it earlier in the video, make sure you check out my free training. It's 100% free, won't cost you any money whatsoever. It's the top link in the video description below, so make sure you head there and check it out. And if you do watch it, then your reward will be 194 profitable product ideas, just like the ones you've seen in this video, in one handy PDF for you to have. Thanks again for watching guys. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.